Now, the Missouri and Kansas Departments of Labor are waiting for guidance from federal authorities on how to issue those updated unemployment payments. Well, in Kansas, the department has already been under fire because of its slow processing times. The Kansas DOL says it can take up to 2 weeks to make a change in the system. Meanwhile, new this afternoon, Kansas Governor Laura Kelly has signed an executive order to waive the waiting week requirement for Kansans applying for unemployment benefits. Well, Congress will federally fund 50% of the first week of regular unemployment until March 14th. This will remain in effect until the order is canceled or the current statewide state of disaster emergency expires. Well, Blue Moose in Prairie Village says the new COVID-19 relief bill is going to help keep its restaurant open. Earlier this month, the restaurant announced it was closing on December 31st because of financial problems related to the pandemic. But with the increased funding from the Paycheck Protection Program and some cooperation from the landlord, the restaurant will be able to stay open.
We've been able to get a lot of business back, which has been awesome. Just, with the community coming out more, so knowing that it was possibly their last chance to get out. It's kept us open 100%. We wouldn't be here if people didn't turn out the past couple of weeks.
Blue Moose will also create a new menu and a larger patio just in time for spring. All right, well, the end of the year is just days away, of course, and the U.S. is nowhere close to its goal, though, when it comes to distribution of coronavirus vaccines. The government hoped to distribute 40 million vaccines to 20 million Americans by the end of the year. Well, instead, just over 2 million vaccines have actually gone into people's arms. Dr. Anthony Fauci says he thinks things will ramp up, though, in the new year.
I believe that as we get into January, we are going to see an increase in the momentum, which, Jim, I hope allows us to catch up to the projected pace that we had spoken about a month or two ago when we were talking about the planned rollout of the vaccinations. Because we really want to get those priority people vaccinated so that we can then get to what we call the open season for the general population.
We just heard frontline workers and the most vulnerable are at the front of the coronavirus vaccine line. Well, many people are patiently waiting their turn, but doctors at the University of Kansas Health System say there's still a large group of people skeptical about the shot. Well, many of those folks are in the Black and Latino communities, so they are working to reach out and get the word out that the vaccines are safe.
Our approach in both the African American and Hispanic community is to go to those communities, to areas that they trust. And so we have been reaching out to the pastors within the African American community. We have been, Dr. Pahud and myself have been involved with a number of different radio stations, Hispanic radio stations, talking in our language, in Spanish, and communicating that message out there about the safeness of the vaccine. I still hear today, people ask me, are we getting injected with a live virus, with coronavirus? And we have to get that message out there that, as Dr. Pahud mentioned, this is not a live virus. This is a protein. This is part of that virus, that little cap of the spike protein that is being injected.
Dr. Castro there says he is reaching out to older people and families, as well as most times, of course, a trusted source, so they can explain the importance and safety of the vaccine to their younger family members. Well, for the first time in days, the state of Kansas released new coronavirus numbers. There have been more than 6,300 cases reported since last Wednesday. In Missouri, there have been more than 2,100 daily cases. Kansas City, Missouri also updated its numbers from the holiday weekend on Monday. There have been more than 500 cases reported since Christmas Eve and no new deaths.